Good afternoon, Good Shepherd. It's Wednesday, December 1st. We've made it almost all the way through 2021, and I'm glad to be with you. We've been blessed these last few days by lovely sunsets and sunrises. This one behind me is not of Colorado, it's of Lake Tahoe, but it was the closest I could come to sort of pick into the lovely colors that we've been seeing in our morning and evening skies. A few things this week, not a lot, mostly announcements. First, of course, is this coming Sunday is a big Sunday at Good Shepherd. We will have a wonderful performance at the 10:30 service of a gospel Magnificat. And the choir is being augmented by some soloists and by a combo. It's sort of a jazz offering and will be a lot of fun. So please make a point to be here. We're going to have the children in the service because we think that they'll enjoy it. So it should be a great Sunday. Invite your friends. Before that service, from 9:15 to 10:15, we will continue our discussion of practicing patience with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. This devotional and discussion program that comes out of what's known as Living Compass. You're, again, welcome to find information on how to download all of this information. All of the devotional and discussion stuff is in the e-news that will be coming out tomorrow. So that will be at 9:15 on Sunday morning with a repeat or continued discussion on Monday evening at 7 p.m. on Zoom. So that's what we will be doing throughout Advent. When we hit Christmas and New Year's Day, we'll probably take a break from Faith Forum until we move into January into Epiphany, and you'll hear more about that as we get there. A week from Saturday, December 11th, a reminder that we will be hosting our second, now it's a tradition, right? Our second Living Nativity. It will happen from 4:30 to 6:30 in the parking lot. Volunteers are still always welcome. We've started suiting people up for cast members, but there are other roles to be filled and probably some cast members as well. 4:30 to 6:30 on December 11th. And remember, if you're just going to come and drive through and see, bring a canned good or something like that, some non-perishable food that we can pass on to Covenant Cupboard so that they can help people who are coming to visit them and looking for food have a less hungry time this holiday season. Also, again, just to repeat what I have said before, Christmas Eve, there will be a 2 o'clock Zoom service, primarily just set up for Zoom. If you want to be here in person, it'll be in the chapel. You're welcome to do that, but it will be set up to be a Zoom service. 4 o'clock, we got a lot of response. Sounds like we're going to have a great pageant at 4 o'clock on Christmas Eve, and then a more traditional Christmas Eve service then at 9 o'clock that night. No service on Christmas Day, and then the next day, which is Sunday, there will be a single service at 9 a.m. here in the church. The two later Christmas Eve services, that at 4 and at 9, and then the Sunday morning service, none of those will be made available online via Zoom or anything like that. We just don't have the technology in the sanctuary to do that. So just to let you know that. I wanted to say about the Living Nativity, according to the newspaper, we should be snow-free, which is both good and bad, but it won't be as cold maybe as it was last year. And it'll be a pleasant evening, I think. Also, as you have seen in the e-news, we do have this Help Wanted sort of section in there, and it points you to some descriptions about various Help Wanted tasks. We've had some good response. Some of them have been taken care of or are being taken care of, but there are many more in there. So please take a look at that and let us know if those are areas that you think that you can help us out as a congregation. One place where I've mentioned this before, but I know that we are really sore in need is in the Altar Guild. For a lot of reasons, the ranks of the Altar Guild have thinned, which is putting a lot of pressure on those who are left. there. If you are interested in serving, let me know, or let Nan Behringer know, or any of the other Altar Guild members, and we can figure out how to get you engaged in all of those kinds of things. We're still accepting pledges, as you know. I've said that before. The other thing from the newspaper, and you know this, is that we are not out of the woods when it comes to COVID. This new variant, the Omicron variant, we don't know whether it's hit the US yet or not, but it's out there and will hit us probably sooner or later. And it occurs to me as I look at that news and at the continued news of caseloads, not only in Colorado, but around the country, it occurs to me that we've gotten a little bit lax, lazy in some of the protocols around here. We will still certainly require masks, but I'm hearing some discomfort from some of the members of the congregation about how friendly we are when we pass the peace. And I know that that's the nature of this congregation, and I applaud that. But I'm going to ask that we sort of scale back from all of the hugging and shaking hands and all of that kind of stuff, especially with people that you don't know or that you're not related to. And at least until some of this begins to settle down a bit, to go back to kind of the fist bumps or the elbow bumps, those kinds of things, or the namastes, or just the waves at the passing of the peace. I'm as guilty as anyone else with a lot of that, and it's going to be hard for me to step back, but I think for the good of the congregation and to help decrease possibility of transmission of things, we need to do that in terms of our care for one another. That's really all I have. We are now into Advent. We are looking forward to the annual celebration of the birthday of Jesus. And I challenge you to sit back for a while, take some quiet time, get out of the hustle and bustle, go for a walk, turn off the TV, turn off the electronics for a while, and just sit back and say, what will Jesus find in me when he comes this year? Have I prepared a space for Jesus to come in and inhabit me and make me his own? It's a wonderful time. The colors are great, not just the oranges behind us. It's great to see blue vestments, the greens of the trees and all of that. It's a beautiful time, but let's reflect that beauty in our hearts and in our souls as we prepare for that Christmas tide. Blessings, my friends. I look forward to seeing you soon.